Hey everyone, my name is James from James Tech, and this is my tutorial on how to do HTML or how to make a website. So step one, you need to have a text editor. You can either use Notepad, like just regular old Notepad, or you can use a text editor or a source text editor, which is called Notepad++. So let's go to Notepad++, and you download it from there. Okay, but I already have it downloaded, so let's go to my downloads. So here I am. Here's Notepad++. So what is HTML? What does it stand for? HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language, and it's just a computer language that writes web pages for us, which is really nice. The HTML, you can make anything you want. And then with CSS, which is with HTML, you can style the web page. And then JavaScript, make it like interactive, and then jQuery too, make it cool. But right now we're gonna focus on HTML. Next video, some CSS. So to start off an HTML web page, you gotta start with either a doc type. You gotta start with doc type, all caps, HTML. And then you gotta end it. You gotta close everything. You start it in these little tags, or the less than and greater than, and then you close it with a slash, and then whatever it was. So HTML, but we're not gonna do doc type. We're just gonna do the last word, HTML. So there you go. And then let's save it. And then I'm gonna save it to. Let's save it to downloads. And then you just do you usually name a page index.html, but that's what we're gonna do. We'll do first page.html, and that HTML tells the computer, hey, we're an HTML file, not text file. So, and it also tells this Notepad editor that we're an HTML file. So, okay, so then you make a head tag, less than and greater than symbol, and you put the word in the middle, and you gotta close it off with a slash, and then that same word, head. Right now I'm formatting it so it's easy to read. So you see how I have tabs, so it's easy to read. Okay, and then what you put in the head tag is like what you tell the browser, like you want to add styles, or you want to add external things like images or style sheets. Yeah, or like scripts maybe. But right now we're gonna add a title. A title is, you see this right here, the new tab, where it says new tab right here. This tells the page, hey, I'm gonna name it like let's name it first page, and we gotta close it off with the slash title, because that's how we do it. We save it and let's run it. See right there, it says first page, and that's what we typed right there in the title, first page. See, watch, if I change it to first page, you got me? Okay. Okay, and that's what you used to put in the head tag. You can put a favicon, which changes this little thing right here, but we're not gonna do that now. So right now we're gonna add a body, because right now all we have is the head, and that's what goes in here and what you don't see pretty much. So we got a body of a less than, then the word, and then the greater than symbol. Then we close it with a less than, then a slash, and then that word you just typed in, and then the greater than symbol. So then now, this way you put like everything pretty much. So you see nothing changed, because we haven't added anything. So what I'm going to add right now is a paragraph tag. You basically call these things like a body tag, head tag, title tag. That's what you call them. So right now I'm going to add a paragraph tag, which is just a P, and then you close it, and then we're going to add hello. Let's do hello world, and you close it off like I told you to. You close it, and there you go, hello world. Okay, pretty simple, yes. Now we're going to add a header, which is probably like, wouldn't it be header like this? But that's a totally different thing. We're gonna add a, because there's header 1, header 2, header 3, header 4, header 5, and header 6. As you can guess, header 1 is the biggest, and header 6 is the smallest. So right now we're gonna do header 1. And what headers do is it makes a bigger text without adding styles to it, and makes the text bold. So we're gonna make a header 1. We're gonna say my first page. Close it off, and then there you go, my first page. See, we didn't tell it how big the text is. A header 1 is how big it is. So let's change it to header 2. I'm gonna show you what happens when we change it to header 2. See, it makes it smaller. So right now, it's gonna keep it at header 1. And yeah, so there we go. We got a header and a paragraph. But what about like links? Let's add some links in there. So actually, that's in between the header and the paragraph. We're gonna add a little link, which you do li, close it, and then in between this, you put the link. But instead of just having the link in there, you have to do an anchor tag, which is an href. Then you gotta equal it to something and put it in between these quotes. So right now we're gonna link it to this, which this makes it a clickable link, and then we just close it off, and we just close and then we just close the link, and then but then in between this we write what we wanted to show. So let's just do link. See, right now it has link, but you're probably wondering, hey, how do I give it that little square or little circle? Well, I'll teach you in the next video. So right now we have this, and then that's our link. And then let's do it again for more practice. We do a link tag, you do li, close it, and then in between the link tag, or the list tag, which I should say, because you put an href. This is for a link, by the way, not for anything. And then you put the link you want it in there, close it, and then you put what you want the word to show. So I'm gonna say link to, and you close it with an A, and close the list. Sorry if I said link, it's actually a list. So you got a link to, so you got a whole list here. But a list tag is usually made to, or a list tag is to make a list. You can have like 1, 2, or have a list item, but we're just gonna do links. You usually use it with navigation bars. So there you go. There's a navigation bar. Trying to think what to do next, but let's already go ahead and do next. So let's see. Here's our page. It says my first page. You have links. You see how this changes right here because it changes to whatever it was. And we have our body right here. So this is our body. These are our links, and this is our header. So that's it. That's basically it for this video. So this is how you make a basic HTML web page or a website. And in the next video, which is going to be this video, I'm going to show you. If that's confusing, I'm not going to edit into separate videos. I'm going to have it in one whole video. I'm going to put it in one whole video. So coming up, we're going to have how to style this to make it look cool. So yeah, we're going to go into CSS and how cool that is. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. My name is James. Hey everyone, my name is James, and this is my tutorial on how to do HTML or make a website. So what we're going to do now, right now we're going to have a favicon. What that is you see this right here? That's a favicon. I added this little picture that says tab, and right here, our page right now has nothing on it. Just a blank looking document with a fold in it. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a tag. So we're going to add, in our head tag, we're going to do this. We're going to do link type, or no, link rel equals icon, which is what it is, and then type equals image, and image / PNG, or we can change it to JPEG or whatever. Well, our image is a PNG, and then we close that up with a quote, and then you link it. Like over here we have a anchor tag linking to something. We're gonna link it to wherever the image is. So right now we're gonna do that. So right now our image is right. We have first page right here. This is this document. So let's go ahead and add a thing. So let's add JC. So logo.png. We're going to do logo.png. We're basically linking. Let's go to that. We're basically linking this photo as our favorite column, or what shows up right here. So let's save it, and then let's refresh the page. You see that? It's updated. Now we have JC. How cool is that? That is awesome. So yeah, that's how you do that. You do a link rel equals icon. These are standards. You don't change this besides this part right here. And then you change this part wherever the image is linked. You can do online or on your computer, wherever it is. So remember, if you have questions on anything, type it in the comment down below, or comments down below. I will answer all of them as soon as I can. So now let's style it. In order to style a web page, you can do an external document, which is usually named styles.css. But right now we're going to do a styling inside the document, so we don't have another document. So how to do that? We do a style tag. Like I told you, you have a less than and a slash, and that word you just typed in and a greater than. So you style tag. Let's refresh the page. Nothing happens because we didn't change anything. We just add a tag. So here it's very different than this, because you word it differently, CSS. So like let's do like we're gonna change this tag, the P tag or the paragraph tag. We're gonna change P, and then you do a little like curly bracket, and then you close it, a curly bracket, and then inside here we're gonna say, hey, I want to change the color of the text. So you do color, and you do a little colon, I think that is, and then you can do like FFF. These are like on the hex value or whatever, but you don't know that. We could just do a simple thing like green. So we change it to green. We close it with this little semicolon, I think it's called. Close it, and there you go. It's green. How cool is that? And let's say we want to add a background color. You do background dash color, and you do colon, and we're going to change it to black. And then close it off. You have to close everything off, because the web page is not going to work. Remember, we have these little curly brackets, so all our styles go in between these two curly brackets, and then wherever you want to apply it to goes in front of the curly bracket, the first curly bracket. So you save it, and then that's a whole black background. Probably wondering, hey, why is this so wide? Because we haven't set widths or heights for it yet. So we can do that. We can do width is let's say 500 pixels, and we save that. 500 pixels. So how cool is that? It's very cool. But right now we're gonna just get rid of the background color. And there you go. We got hello world. So what we're gonna do now is make this look really cool. So first we're gonna add a style for header 1, and change header 1 to let's say the background color for header 1 is let's say red. No, let's change it to blue. No, I don't like that. What color you guys want it? I don't know. So let's change it to green, maybe. That looks better. Okay. So my first page, the background color is green. Remember, you put whatever you want to change. We're gonna change how header 1 looks like. Header 1, you have the curly brackets. Two curly brackets are different. It looks different, like the ones that are facing the other side, and then inside you have where you want the style you want it. So, and you gotta close it off, and this is how it looks like. You have a little colon wherever you want it in the semicolon. So now you're probably wondering, hey, why is it not all the way on the top? That's because we haven't the body, which is what we added right here. You see right here, doesn't have a style yet. It just only knows it's defaults. It's using its defaults. So when we do this, we're gonna say, hey, I want your margin. That makes no sense right now for you guys, like how it looks like. I want your margin to be every side. I want you to be 0. So right now it's 0, and then change the padding to 0. You're probably wondering, hey, why is it not working? Because we have to change the margins and padding of everything to 0. I'm thinking. Yeah, there you go. So, because header 1 already, it has a default margin, which is what it's using. That's why it wasn't all the way on the top. So there you go. But you know what? Ew, I don't like how Link 2 looks like. Let's change the color. Or I don't like how it's purple when you clicked already. What you do on there, you do the anchor tag, and you do this little colon, and then you do link. Or you do visited, and then you do this, and then you do, hey, I want your color to be just regular. I want it to be black. It's not changing. Okay, then it's probably, there you go. Okay, let's be right next to each other. Here's another cool tip you guys can do. If you want to have the same styles for multiple tags, you can do a comma, and then you can add that tag. So we can do like a link. I want a link and a visit to be black. So now it makes a link and a visit black. Okay, so that's cool. Yeah, so if you want to add multiple tags to have one single of the same styles, you just do a comma and add it. So that's how you do that. And so far our page is looking pretty cool. Am I right? But what if we want to have our links on the same area where our first page is, like inside this green? We can do that. So in order to do that, we have to go to the CSS, and in our, I'm pretty sure it's link or li or list or a. Let's do list first, see if that works. Let's change list, let's display the block. That basically makes the element or the tag a block. It makes it all like, instead of making it like all this, it just makes it a block. Like however much space it takes up, or however space you told it to take up. So it's display block, and you float it to the left. Hey, I want you to go to the left. So now that didn't work. So let's change it to A. Let's make A have that. But first of all, it's not working because the guy said header 1 display the block. Sorry, I'm typing this wrong. And then float it to left. So now you got it in that element, but we said, hey, I only want header 1, which is my first page, to be green. So in order, let's get rid of all this. I think let's get rid of A. Okay, so now in order to get this to be green too, let's go ahead and do this. Let's get rid of the color green. I'm gonna copy it first, and then we're gonna make a diff, which is like a divider where you can put a certain amount of tags, or all, you can put 1,000, I don't know, tags in this diff. You do like this, like you know how you put all these tags in a body. You put it in an individual diff to divide it from everything. So we're gonna do diff, and we're gonna give it an ID, or ID and you do it equal to whatever, and you put the name inside. We're gonna do ID is top, and then we close it. Just like the body, we gotta close the body, and just like every other tag, we have to close it. So we're gonna everything we want in this diff that wants to be like green, we're gonna end it there. So we're gonna do slash diff. So now everything in slash diff is these things, or the diff top are these three things, and now we can change it, change that small area. Yeah, since slash or hashtag top, we change top to let's go ahead and change top to the background color green. So now the whole background color is green. How cool is that? I think that's pretty cool. So that's pretty. We just made our website look really cool. Let's go ahead and make another diff. Let's make diff ID equals main or something like that. And we gotta close it with a greater than, and we gotta close it with a slash diff. You're probably wondering, why don't we do like slash diff main or slash main? Because diffs always end with diff or slash diff. So that's how you do that. Nothing changed because we have to edit main. So we do main, and whatever. Let's go over it again. Diff is a divider, pretty much. Divides, like, you know how you put everything in body? We put everything in diff is going to be affected in this, whatever you style it to be. So if you want diff to be margin left, or want to be all the way on the right, or something like that, it goes all the way to the right instead of having the whole body go to the right. So diff gets it away from everything else and makes it separate. So now we make another diff called main, and we're gonna say, hey, I want main to be background dash color. I want it to be, let's say, what? Actually, let's change body. Let's change body's background dash color to, I think it's FOFO, to make it gray. Yeah, so now you see it's a little darker. And then let's change main. Let's change main to background dash color white. So now main is white. You see how the only thing that's white is paragraph, because we haven't like set anything yet. So let's make main. Well, actually, it's first of all, let's do margin dash top equals 0 pixels. Let's do the margin dash top 0 pixels. So I'm trying to figure out, because you know how I said things have default tags? Yeah, this is annoying when there's default tags, because I'm trying to figure out, hey, why isn't my element or tag going all the way to the top? So what I'm trying to do is find what thing has that. Okay, so there you go. Now it's not affected. So I can go ahead and get rid of this. Get rid of this. So yeah, sorry about that. I just want to do that. It's very hard when things have defaults. So there you go. We have hello world, hello world. When we have hello world. Now let's go. If you want to like make hello world not all the way at the top, but you still want you want it to be a little bit further down, all you have to do is inside the diff main, you br. That's line. It's a break, and it gives it a break. So now it's further down. But let's go ahead and add some more styles to main. So what we're gonna do in main is, let's say we want main to have width equals, I want it to be 25% of the page. Then I want it to start. I want main to start at 25% of the page, but we're gonna have to change it to 50. So basically what I'm doing here is centering this. 50, 25, 25%. See, code doesn't work if you don't close it, like I told you guys. Yeah, and that happens all the time. If you forget to close it, it happens. So let's go ahead and make the height. These are all new tags you guys are learning to 1,000 pixels. So there you go. That's pretty cool, if, in my opinion. You basically made your own web page. If you guys are following me along, or you guys just watching, I don't know what you guys were doing, but yeah. Sorry, I zoomed in a little bit, or zoomed out, whatever it's called. So it's my first web page. It doesn't look centered to you because I have this. See, it's not centered. So yeah. So there you go. Yeah. Sorry about that. There's our first webpage. You just made a webpage if you were following along. So congratulations to you. You just learned how to do HTML, or some HTML, and some CSS. You learned the basics, the foundations of how to make a website, and you did it. So congratulations to you. I congratulate you. If you do like a video, or if you like this video, you're congratulated. That's how you congratulate yourself. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. Any comments, link them down below. Yeah, thanks for watching this video. It's pretty long because I basically told you how to make a website, which is takes some time. Like if you go to Code Academy, it takes some, I don't know, it's like 8+ hours to learn HTML and CSS. But we just made a basic web page. See, this doesn't link to anything because we didn't do anything. And we have a favicon, we have a title, we have a header, we have links, we have text in the body. So there you go. I hope this helped you guys. My name is James, and you guys can check out my JavaScript tutorials. And yeah, so thanks for watching this video. My name is James.